Hello, friends. Welcome to Monday. It's the beginning of another week. It is Monday. And to get this week kicked off, I am using the brightest pack of tarot cards I own. This is the Shadowland Tarot. And I love this bright yellow. I thought, you know what, for a Monday, we need something inspirational. Not that this particular deck is that inspirational, because it's actually quite a dark deck and its imagery is not really one that everybody loves. But I just thought this bright yellow was exactly what we needed, just to wake up our senses, to wake up our energy, and to help us get started with the week ahead. And as always, I have my Roots and Wings Oracle as well. Let's get straight into it and see what is the energy of Monday, the 17th of May. 2021. Oh no, you got to be kidding me. We've got the worker bee. And you know what? The worker bee doesn't question, does it? The worker bee just gets on and does. The worker bee just does the work that is needed. The worker bee doesn't say, but why? But how come? But what for? What about doing it this way? The worker bee is not the one who I know this is going to sound crazy, but the worker bee is not the one who thinks. The worker bee is not the one who comes up with inspiration and comes up with ideas and comes up with strategy. The worker bee just gets on and does, and just gratefully does, and works hard, and almost works themselves to death, don't they? And I think this is the kind of energy that we need to be in as the week starts, as the Monday kicks in, is we need to just buckle down and get busy. We need to just buckle down and do the work that we need to do. We don't have the luxury of choice today, apparently. Let's have a look and see what Shadowland Tarot wants to contribute to that. Okay. So actually, I'd say it's quite interesting, all right, because Ace of Wands is almost, I'm going to call it the opposite of the worker bee, because here I've just described the worker bee as an energy that just does, an energy that doesn't question, that doesn't challenge, that doesn't go against, okay? The worker bee is the one who just gets on and does the work. Ace of Wands is about inspiration. Ace of Wands is about all that passion, all that enthusiasm, and all that fiery energy, and the potential of what you could do with all of that. So they definitely are quite contradictory, and I think maybe that's exactly why the messages come up for us today. So as we go into Monday, maybe we're expected to be worker bees, but maybe we're actually full of inspiration today. Maybe we're full of ideas and full of strategy and full of how we want to do things and what we want to do, and creative endeavors and all of that kind of stuff, which could be a little bit of a conflict and could also possibly land us in a little bit of hot water, or land us in a little bit of trouble. So let's now have a look and see what else we have. Queen of Pentacles, isn't she gorgeous? I love this deck. I love the quirkiness of it, and I know it's not everybody's aesthetic. I know not everybody likes it, but here she is. Okay, she's standing at what looks like a very barren apple tree, but there are a lot of apples. There is an apple that has fallen, and again, you know how the saying goes: apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And this one, it has fallen a little bit far from the tree. But anyway, so here is our beautiful Queen of Pentacles. She has got a huge, big cauldron full of the stuff that she thinks is important and significant to her. There is a bag of money, and there's some skulls and some bones and whatever else. And even her little kitty cat down here also has a little cauldron, and also mixing up stuff. There is home. There is a pathway leading to the home. We also have a little owl in the tree, which I actually don't think I've ever noticed before. A tiny, tiny, tiny little owl sitting in the tree over there. So Queen of Pentacles, she knows the recipe, okay? And I'm also noticing off the top of her hat is a little spider. She knows the recipe. She knows what she needs to put into something in order to achieve an outcome. She knows how to conjure up spells, okay? So here we have, this is, Ace of Wands is about inspiration and ideas and strategy and, passion and enthusiasm and all of those kind of energies. And the Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to say to you that she's more about the practical. She's more about the let's get on and do stuff, okay? She knows what needs to go into the cauldron. She knows what needs to, the recipe and the mix of things. But she also knows that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree with regards to the cat mimicking her. But she knows what is needed to achieve the outcomes. And let me tell you, she may not always share the outcomes. What I mean by that is she may not always tell everybody on exactly what is expected and the outcome that she's working towards. She may work quite secretly. She may be quite secretive. And again, this Ace of Wands is about sharing it with everybody, letting everybody know, and the worker bee is just getting on and doing it. So Monday certainly seems to be a day of, I'm going to call it contradictions, and a day of a little bit of like, OMG, who are we and what are we doing? Let's have a look at our last tarot card. Okay. So we've gone from the Ace of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles, and now we're on the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, we have this huge big crystal ball. We've arrived with 2 candles. So we have this double illumination, this double light that's happening with another light down here. And the Two of Wands is now trying to make a decision as to which way we go. So friends, today is Monday, the 17th of May. There is work to be done. That's what we're getting from the worker bee. You may be full of ideas, you may be full of inspiration, but keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't share your ideas, your strategies, and your motivations with everybody, because somebody's going to steal it. You need to keep it to yourself. You need to keep it under wraps. And I say that because we've got the sheet over us, so we are under wraps. We are hidden, okay? Don't show everybody. Don't put all your ideas on the table. Keep some, hold some back. Even though it's burning to get out of you, it's bursting to get out of you. Keep it to yourself. Keep the recipe to yourself, the what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it. Let that element of surprise come into play for you. But it is just a time and a day to get busy. So whatever this is, don't hesitate. No procrastination, okay? It's Monday. Let's get on and let's do it. Let's do this, but keep it to yourself. Don't be too quick to share it with everybody. Hold it into your own, make the decisions that you need to make. But honestly, solitary bee, solitary worker bee, there we go, keeping it to yourself. Friends, with love and blessings from my heart to yours, do have a fabulous Monday. Take care.